Hey again, everybody, and welcome. This is John with People's Republic, and this week we're doing something a little bit different. Because Midweek Magic is this Crimson Vow Phantom Draft, I figured I would get as much out of it as possible. So I'm going to try to record my very first run through this. Do excuse the lack of camera. It is early in the morning where I'm at. I'm trying to sneak this one in before this queue ends. We'll be playing it a little bit faster and looser, I would suppose, considering this is just a Phantom event. But anyway, let's hop in and see how it goes. Alright, so off the bat, we've got a good rare here, the Mythic in Cemetery Gatekeeper. Not overly powerful, but definitely is a strong little 2-drop. Elsewise in the pack, let's see, these green uncommons. Retrieve is an interesting regrowth effect. I don't think I would take it over a premium 2-drop like the Gatekeeper, nor a removal spell. Though it looks like we have 2 removal spells here. We've got Wolf Strike, and then the much less desirable Grizzly Ritual. Wolfkin Outcast is an interesting take on werewolves. Being cheaper when you have other werewolves. Definitely a big time tribal payoff. I don't know about planting my flag immediately with that. Otherwise in the pack we've got some okay cards, stuff like Estwald Shield Basher, Bloodcrazed Socialite. Binding Geist is fine, not overly interesting. Heron of Hope likewise pretty good, but you know, I'm fine just taking the Cemetery Gatekeeper and seeing where we go. Alright, so this pack has Griffwing Cavalry, which has impressed me a lot so far. I think it's a really quite powerful little creature here, and its ability to enable its own training by throwing a higher power creature into the air is really good. The other uncommons, Allenbach Escort, definitely meant for the green-white counters and humans deck. Undead Butler's pretty powerful. Having the ability to draw something back when it dies. Then otherwise we've got the very good Courier Bat, though it does kind of plant you in the black-white gain life. You got Fierce Retribution, which I think is a pretty decent card as far as white removal goes. Being instant speed and also having a very expensive but still doable unconditional kill effect is nice. Heronbound Geist is also a nice one. At 5 mana, 3/3 flyer, and has some value out of the graveyard. It's kind of tough. I'm leaning towards Griffwing Cavalry. It's a little expensive. It doesn't go super well with Cemetery Gatekeeper, but then again, a red-white aggro deck, I think, could still be just fine here. So let's take the Griffwing Cavalry. Alright, uncommons left in the pack. Cartographer Survey lets you get lands out of the top 7. Vile Spawn Spider, good plant for the green-blue archetype, the self-mill archetype. We're kind of far from that right now. I do like Foreboding Statue as just a decent mana dork, turns into a fairly hefty creature. You got a good white common here in Kindly Ancestor, but possibly an even better other white common in Sigarda's Imprisonment. There's also a Vampire Slayer here, and a couple of playable green commons. Plus Stitch Assistant, not the worst blue common in the world. I think I'm just going to take this Sigarda's Imprisonment, though. Alright, so next up, well, we've got a clear front runner in this pack with just the Hero's Downfall. Instant speed killing creature or a Planeswalker is really handy. I'm not super interested in anything else here. Certainly neither of the red cards. I'm not interested in a combat trick in white. Got another Binding Geist in blue, another Stitched Assistant, so blue is looking a little bit... Well, I don't know. We've just seen Binding Geist, really. Let's go ahead and take the Hero's Downfall. Okay, Fleeting Spirit is the 2-mana 3/1. Exile cards from the graveyard and give it first strike. discard a card, you can blink it. Interesting. It's got potential. We'll come back to that. We've also got a Fierce Retribution, another one here. In black, the decent Gluttonous Guest plays into the black-white life gain theme pretty well. Red's only card is the Weary Prisoner. Green, we've got a real solid common creature here in Spore Crawler. Then a combat trick, and blue has some not great options. Siphon Essence seems fine to me, but I'm certainly not gonna take it as my first blue card here. I think I'm probably willing to just take this Fleeting Spirit here and get us a little deeper into white. I'm not positive that it's great, but I think it's probably serviceable enough. Alright, so we've got some decent stuff in black with Gift of Fangs and another Gluttonous Guest. There's also a Circle of Confinement in white, which is a pretty good removal spell. Doesn't hit everything, though. Nibbleghast Beguiler I'm really not interested in. And the blue cards aren't that great. I think I'm going to take this Gift of Fangs. Oh, wow. Real preponderance of white back here on... I believe, yeah, this is the wheel. Is it the wheel? No, it can't be the wheel. Yeah, we didn't see these. I didn't see a Parish Blade Trainee pack one. Though I think Parish Blade Trainee might be the pick here. I do like Kindly Ancestor a lot. But to pick up a really solid 2-drop like the Trainee, I think I'm gonna do it while I can. We would have liked multiple of those white cards, for sure. So here I get to pick between a Kindly Ancestor and a Doom Dissenter, most likely. I think I just want the Kindly Ancestor. Alright, so this is going to be between Eswalt Shield Basher and Grizzly Ritual for me. I'm actually just going to take the Shield Basher there. Okay, a couple of dud green cards. Yeah, we're going to take a Fierce Retribution. Between a Vampire Slayer and another Kindly Ancestor, I'm just going to take another Ancestor. Yeah, one Adamant Will is playable. Okay, yeah, the sideboard is definitely not going to matter here in a Phantom best of one, but... Alright, we got Alchemist Gambit as the rare. We're real far off from playing that. I'm not really gonna consider it too much. Resistance Squad, decent uncommon, not crazy good though, to be honest. I had a couple on pre-release and I wasn't all that impressed. Gnarled Grove Strider, the Dormant Grove at the beginning of combat. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I would rather just take the Bleed Try in this pack than try to think about going into another color. There are some fine cards here. I think that, even this Wanderlight Spirit is a pretty, efficient creature. Got a, decent card here in Blood Servitor, but there's no reason to go away from this Bleed Try. Alright, the Gutter Stalker, Blood Hypnotist, and Sigardian Paladin in the uncommon slots. All fine cards, but just not our colors right now. Not really a reason, the Sigardian Paladin, to go into green-white. But we've got decent options at common with a Heron Blessgeist, as well as the Desperate Farmer. I do think that Desperate Farmer isn't too bad at all. Let's see. We don't really have a 5, and we don't have a lot of evasion yet, so I think I'm going to go with the Heron Blessgeist. But I've heard good stuff about Desperate Farmer. I'd like to try one if we can. Alright, well, who am I to say no to a Signpost uncommon here with Markov Purifier? I think I would like to try to make the theme of our colors happen as much as possible. Alright, great. Now we get to pick up this Desperate Farmer. That'll work for me. Alright, looks like the only card in this pack for us, we could consider Wedding Invitation or Blood Servitor. But I think a Rot-Tide Gargantua, we should probably look at this over one of these artifacts. I think Wedding Invitation is fine, but it's filler. Blood Servitor just does not synergize in this deck. Just take a big creature with some exploit. Not interested in a Traveling Minister or another Adamant Will. We've got a shot at another Fleeting Spirit or a Mind Leech. Cool. I'm just going to take the Fleeting Spirit. Here we get the excellent Drogskull Cap Infantry. Though, we do have a shot at a Valorous Stance here. Great card. Versatile. This is tough. A premium 2-drop or removal spell. / trick. Huh. I wonder what common wisdom is on this. I'm gonna take the creature. I do not know that that is the correct move. Let me be clear. Also, I will wait to be proven wrong. I have read this card several times, and I just don't think it's good. I just, like, 4 mana, bad enhancement. It's situational if it even has flash. Let's just take this Gluttonous Guest. Alright, not a lot here. I think I'm just going to take the Unholy Efficient, in case we end up with some additional Vampire Synergy. An Unhallowed Phalanx, or an Adamant Will. There's also a Ceremonial Knife. I'm going to take the Ceremonial Knife and put it in the sideboard. Kindly Ancestor number 3, or a Piercing Light. I think we'll take that Piercing Light. Alright, we get nothing in this pack. Likewise, Adamant Will number 2 becomes ours, whether we like it or not. Okay, so I think it's going to be this Restless Bloodseeker. This guy is quite good, plays into the life gain, then even enables life gain. Also gets some blood token stuff going. There's not really much else in the pack to consider. There's a Gifted Fangs. Maybe that comes back. Unlikely. Alright, Panicked Bystanders. 2 mana, 2/2. Definitely helps us with the gain life thing. Gain 3 or more life. Or Cackling Culprit. Another creature you control. Okay, alright. I think that seems pretty darn good here. So yeah, let's pick that up. Alright, we get a shot at another Circle of Confinement. Or looks like probably the Diagraph Scavenger would be the other option. I like both cards. I think I'm going to try the Circle of Confinement. I think it hits enough stuff that it's going to be a pretty decent option for us. So here we've got another shot at a Valorous Stance, or we could take Blood Crazed Socialite or a Militia Rallier. I'll try the Valorous Stance there. Cool. Pick up another Sigarda's Imprisonment. Alright, so we've got Sigarda's Imprisonment number 3 or a Griff Rider. I kind of want this Griff Rider as another evasive threat. Huh? This pack has more good stuff with a potential 3rd Sigarda's Imprisonment or another Panic Bystander. I think we'll take the Bystander there. Okay, we're not super interested in any of this. I'm going to take this Mind Leech School, but I don't think we're going to play that. Doom Dissenter is a fine 2-drop. I'm fine to give that a try. We're not going to be discarding any cards to Ragged Recluse. So I am going to give this Militia Rallier the nod. I don't think we run it, though. We're not going to play a second Unholy Efficient. This dud continuing to follow us around. Out of spite, I'm taking this Vampire's Kiss. Alright. Unhallowed Phalanx to wrap it up. Alright, interesting little deck. Let's make some cuts here. We got several to make. Alright, Unholy Efficient I'm gonna have to come back to. That may not make the cut. Mind Leech Ghoul can go ahead and get out. I think I'm gonna take out this Militia Rallier for now. We did end up with quite a preponderance of playables. At least what I think are playables. Let's get rid of the Unholy Efficient. I don't think that that's necessarily powerful enough to really make the cut here. Take a look at the creature to non-creature count here. Yeah, we need to lean towards cutting non-creatures. I think it's possible the Adamant Will should go. It's also possible the Circle of Confinement is just not as good as Sigarda's Imprisonment. Frankly, I think that that is almost certainly true. But it's not like we're choosing one or the other. We gotta, you know, we're not cutting those Sigarda's Imprisonments. It's whether or not we want Circle of Confinement as part of our 23. I think the curve looks pretty healthy. We are low to the ground. So I think that there is a chance that we could go down to 16 lands, but I'm gonna wait before we make that call. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this Adamant Will. Hopefully I don't regret that. But in the interest of getting down to the number of cards we want, I think we're gonna have to make some concessions here. Just, you know, take what comes with the decisions we make. Aswald Shield Basher. This thing just seems like such a big problem if you can pay for it over and over again. I mean, you just cannot chump that forever. I'm actually going to kill this Rottie Gargantua. Let's just get as low to the ground as possible. I think we probably will end up playing 16 lands here. I don't think you cut one of these kindly ancestors. It would help us lean a little bit more toward the low end. I mean, what would really help us lean towards the low end would be to, you know, knock off, say, the Aswald Shield Basher, but I do really kind of want to try that card out. Yeah, so from here, I think, like, Doom Dissenter, Circle of Confinement, and or one Kindly Ancestor might go. I'm actually going to get rid of this Circle of Confinement. I think these two do a good job of trading with low creatures for a cheaper cost. And then I'm going to get rid of a Doom Dissenter. Hopefully I don't regret that, but I think we've got enough good 2-drops. Okay, I'm going to cut a Swamp. We're going to live kind of dangerously here and go with a 16-land deck. Let's put Markov Purifier as our digital deck box, alright, because you know you got to get that right. That's how you eke out those extra wins, guys. You know, just getting your digital deck box game up to par. Alright. Fun format so far, having done just 2 pre-releases at this point. Like a lot of the cards in the set. I feel like they did Innistrad pretty well this time around. Now, I'm not gonna comment, of course, on the quote-unquote werewolf problem. But yeah, I'll recognize that they are not that great. We're into this. We'll keep this. Gotta turn the Lantern Bearer. Alright, opponent off to the races. So neither of these two cards make a particularly good target for our Piercing Light. We'll go ahead and just let our Drog Cavalry go to the yard. Or infantry, excuse me. Alright, looks like we stopped them in their tracks. Attack with our kindly ancestor. Yeah, now they're missing land drops. Just gonna let them keep getting in for 3 if they want. That is okay by me. Alright, we'll fire off that Piercing Light now. Good deal, good deal. Yeah, them getting stuck on 2 lands is... That's gonna be an easy way for us to pick up the W there. Alright. Hoo-wee! It's one of my favorite rares. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We're gonna start off with that Parish Blade Trainee, turn 2. Alright, player planes. Then I think let's just get the kindly ancestor going. Got another Dark Soul infantry. I think what we're gonna want to do here is, let's play this Panic Bystander real quick. You know, it's not gonna matter the order we do it in. Kill that off. Attack with both here. We'll say no blocks there. Oh, they did gain life. Oh, dang. They got a bit of a value train going over there. for poor Geist. Go ahead and get in there with everybody. Take down that bat first. Oof. Got the Undying Malice. Youch. Not great. Yeah, we'll go on the Kindly Ancestor. Don't have the 3 cards to exile for Fleeting Spirit yet, though we've got the option to discard what we draw next turn. Though, yeah, that wouldn't really make any sense either if we're trying to attack with it. Alright, let's say we imprison the Socialite. Alright. Got another Cigar's Imprisonment. Yep. Sure. Alright. Let's go to town here. So we do still, you know, we gotta try to close this while we can. If they are able to land additional blockers from here, we are, you know, oh, we're gonna have a bad time. Alright, we got another Drog Skull, don't worry. Alright, let's get in attacks. Oppo doing some math here. Just in case they're gonna try to use a trick, I'll give these guys Death Touch. Oh, there it is. Alright. Well, let's see if this goes off. Nice. We got there. Cool. Let's claim that bad boy. Got a Reckless Stormseeker. That isn't too bad. Alright, let's try it again. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this works, if this is like single elimination or what happens, but hopefully we can just knock out 3 wins right here. Yeah, this seems okay. We're gonna need to hit some lands, but that does happen from time to time in Magic games. Alright, we got our 3rd land here. Play this Desperate Farmer. Okay. Huh. So we've got the option of just playing this Panic Bystander, and then trying to use Piercing Light in conjunction with an attack. We got a chance that we can flip this Panic Bystander this turn, so that's got some potential. We'll get in the 5 while we can. Go ahead and activate that. Sure. gonna go ahead and use the Selhoff and Tumor with the wedding security in the bin. Alright. Ah, yeah, that's right. Forgot all about that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and attack with those two. Alright, we'll use Piercing Light here. Yeah, I think we're alright with drawing another land. Yep. Fine by me. Gain a little life. Play this Griffwing Cavalry. So hopefully we can just remove a big blocker this turn and swing out. I suppose we can technically remove that if we want. Okay. Hadn't seen this art. This is really pretty gorgeous. Dominic Mayer. I feel like I've heard that name recently. Maybe there's another piece in the set that I really like by this individual. All right. Get in for 6 more points. Gain a couple more. Good deal. Alright, so unfortunately we can't get rid of that Wanderlight Geist on the spot. But we're still in a decent spot here. We will go ahead and use this. So hopefully we can protect the flyers here. The flyer that is creating multiple flyers. Alright, we got there. 3 in a row. Beautiful. Well, let's see if it tells us to keep going or if we're done. Hooey! Neato. Alright, I guess we can keep going. Yeah, let's, keep going until it tells us we can't, I guess. Yeah, that Griff that we took second pick, it, certainly did some work in that last one. Oof. This one's got some early removal, but I am not gonna count on that. Let's mulligan that. Alright, we'll keep this one. I'll put this 5-drop away and hope we get some lands. Alright, upkeep Millicard. 4 mana they can tap and get a 1/1 insect. Tap and sacrifice, get a 1/1 insect for each creature. Okay, so that's got some echoes of spider spawning to it. Let's see. I think we'll play 2 Fleeting Spirits here. Alright, we get the opportunity to just bleed this thing dry. Fair enough. Good deal. Continue to rattle them off. Alright, so that's all the daily quests for the day. I'd love to see that. Daily Quest M wins. All in a nice self-contained little quick draft. Who will stop our tyranny? We'll keep this a little dicey. Not the Blood Fountain. Good one. Let's get a Fleeting Spirit here. Alright, we're gonna get an attack in. Like to see that. Play a Kindly Ancestor. Oh, that's a big blocker. Let's see what we want to do here. I think we probably just want to attack with the Kindly Ancestor. Gain us a couple points of life. And play the Scribbling Cavalry. The Socialite. Alright, I'd say let's go to combat, attack with these two. We can play this Restless Bloodseeker. Alright, you know, we can try to Bleed Dry a blocker here, or we can Sigarda's Imprisonment the Socialite. Let's see if we can get that off. Got an overcharged Amalgam. Alright, yeah, we'll try to make this work. I'm gonna lose that Griffling Cavalry here. Now it's about trying to, finish this. Based on the removal spells we've got, which, I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, I'd say let's, Bleed Dry here. Yeah. Alright, Persistent Specimen to the bin. Good deal. And we get there again. The shame-faced win. There's no shame on this face. You guys can't see it, but there's no shame. The wins, they keep coming. We're hungry for more of them. Love it. Alright. It still hasn't told us to stop, so I guess we're just gonna keep going. Alright, this is doable. something open for a single red. It's a Flame Blessed Bolt. Youch. Denying us our value. Alright, well, at least she can't block. We'll play a Fleeting Spirit there. An Alluring Sutor. Alright, I don't know that this is really the right move, but I'm gonna try to get in the damage while we can here. Got it. Tapping down the Kindly Ancestor. Play our Riffling Cavalry. Gutter Skulker. Alright. Good deal. Try to abrade there. Beautiful. Keep this up. There's no telling. Could end up on the moon. Alright, geez, 6 wins. When will it stop? When will the tyranny end? Answer, never. He had no intention of stopping. Woof. Okay, I'm not gonna try that. This though, this is darn near identical to that last one. I'm actually just gonna get rid of the Fierce Retribution. Call me crazy. No, let's go with the Dark Skull Cavalry. Infantry. This is the cavalry. A Taxon Cup. That's not a wolf. Way too death touch there. I think we're just gonna go with the Sigarda's Imprisonment here. Don't know why, it's making me target when I don't have the mana for it, but okay. I do have a massive might. Ouch. Flip that. Okay, so we want to leave 2 mana up to activate the Griffwing Cavalry, so we're just going to attack here. And then get the Griff Rider down. Man, who knew? Crimson Vow. It's beginner's luck for me here, I think. I was about to say Crimson Vow Savant, but I think we all know that that is a bit of an exaggeration. Okay. Well, you guys got 7 wins in a row. I mean, can you complain? Are you not entertained? At this point, I'm just shrugging my shoulders. It's not a great hand, but, I mean, you get to play a 3-1 on turn 2. It's not the worst. Here's another land. Got a Gluttonous Gust. Alright, so this doesn't look super great. I guess we can Sigarda's Imprisonment here and just keep hitting. Could have just as well Valorous Stance the thing, but oh well. And now we are left with this. Alright, let's play the Panic Bystander. Bleed dry there, yeah. Markov Purifier. The Repository Scob. Ooh, and they're gonna get that buy back that Bleed Dry. Whack us for another 5. Woof. Alright, let's attack with that Fleeting Spirit. Don't let us get in. Play this Panic Buy standard. Yep. Okay, yeah, we need 2 blockers for that thing, but we only need 1 for that. Keep attacking. Play this Kindly Ancestor. Hope we stabilize. Mind Lake's cool. Now they've got enough blockers that it's going to be rather difficult to get this last point through. We gotta discard something. Yeah. Well, this is gonna be tough. If only we had 1 more black mana. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Them's the breaks. Let's see. If we attack with that Fleeting Spirit, gain 3 life, flip the Panicked Bystander, I still think that they have too many attackers. Oh, yep, that is gonna do it. That is all she wrote. Let's, but we want to Pierce to glide it! Oh, that would have been good last turn. Oh well. Death, death, death. Oh, that was a good run, though. That was enjoyable. All right. Well, I guess in the interest of calling it quits, we will do so there. That was a good one. That was a lot of fun. So I think we will just head on back to the home screen. And thank you guys again for watching. Again, this was something a little different, but I figured as long as Quick Draft was around in the Phantom queue, I would get some gameplay for you guys. Anyway, thanks again. Please do check out the links to funds and charities in the YouTube video description. Support the Black Lives Matter movement. And if you want to check out People's Republic MTG, please check out peoplesrepublicmtg.com. We also have a thriving online community on our Facebook page. And if you happen to be local to the Atlanta area, find me on Twitter. That's DirtyCurdy27, DirtyCurdy27. And I can help you get hooked up with a group. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.